morning, everyone, and welcome to TWF NXT. Mike today, Jim Ross, and Booker T here. And today on NXT, we're going to have a good show here today. Because we're going to have, Kairi Sane and Io Shirai. We know that they call her Io Sky now. We're just going to still call her Io Shirai. And they're going to take on Nikki and Brie Bella, the Bella twins. And whoever wins, that's going to have the right to fight Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, the TWF Women Tag Team Fighters. Mike today said, "Well, that's right, Tony Schiavone. That's right, Mike." Jim Ross says, "We're going to see who's going to have the right. Who's going to have the right to fight for the TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings, between those two teams." Well, I'll tell you right now, Booker T says, Io Shirai and Kairi Sane have not really won any tag team winnings together. Yes, Kairi Sane might be a two-time WWE Women's Tag Team Fighter of Asuka. Io Shirai may have been a two-time WWE Women's Tag Team Fighter of Dakota Kai, that's true, and a one-time NXT Women's Tag Team Fighter with Zoe Stark, but never won it with Io Shirai, though. So, this will be the first. We'll have to see how they go. Fuck. So we'll have to see how that goes, Booker T says. Well, here is Io Shirai and Kairi Sane. Alright, you know that we're one half of the full team known as the Wounded Lead, which in WWE it only seems to be two, because in WWE Dakota Kai's out wounded again, Asuka's out wounded again, and it's only two of us. But in WWE, as far as the TWF goes, that's a whole other thing. But I think that we should go for the TWF Women's Tag Team winnings, and I'll tell you why. Because Io Shirai, I won the WWE Women's Tag Team winnings at least two times. I won it with Angelina Love. And, well, Kairi Sane says, don't forget, I won it at least two times with Asuka. But then again, Asuka went on to win it at least two times with Gail Kim. And things like that. And Kairi Sane says, "Oh, so everyone should worry about the Wounded Lead, huh?" "I don't think so," Brie Bella said. "I don't really think anyone should care about that." "Right," Nikki Bella says. "I mean, at the end of the day, you forgot about us." And it's true, we may have not won the WWE Women's Tag Team winnings, because by the time they were brought back, we both had withdrawals from Skilled Wrestling again. And then they never did have anything to do with those winnings at all. "Well, if I'm not mistaken," Io Shirai says, "you and your sister over there, Nicole, left in your two-diff run with WWE, and your grounds were you thought there weren't enough women wrestlers that were being shown for, Raw's 30th yesteryear show, or whatever. Like, that was your grounds for leaving," Io Shirai says. "Yeah, that was true," Kairi Sane says. "I mean, you both came into WWE in your first run. You went from SCW to WWE, did all right. You teamed up. Then you were single. Then you fought against each other. then you were back together again. Then you had your team, and then you broke up, and it was whatever. And the only thing that most folks could think of was how Nikki Bella over here became a two-time WE lead women's heavyweight fighter when it was a thing, and you only won it once, Brianna. But that was it. Beyond that, I really don't think anyone really cared that much about what you did. Is that so? Well, I don't think anyone truly cared about what you folks did. Hey, Nikki, Nicole, Brianna, I can understand that you both can talk about all the things you did in FCW and what you did in WWE and what you wish you would have done in FCW and wish you would have done in W at the time. But I'm here to tell you that you both are going to be fighting Io Shirai and Kairi Sane, and whoever wins gets the right to fight for the TWF Women's Tag Team winnings. Sorry that you never got a seat to wrestle for or even win the WWE Women's Heavyweight winnings when they brought it back in 2009 between FYL. Sorry about that. No, sorry that ever happened. But hey, you can do it here in the TWF, right? Astronema says. And Ecliptor says, you both can go on and on about how your time in FCW and your first run in WWE went, and how your two-diff run in WWE went, and well, the past is a past, not really much you can do about it. But we're here to wrestle, Ecliptor says. We're here to fight, not a bitch about the past, because there's nothing you can do about the past. That's right, Astronema says. Said Ecliptor. That's right, Astronema says. Here today, Nikki and Brie Bella take on Io Shirai and Kairi Sane for the TWF Women's Tag Team winnings. Whoever gets the right then goes on to fight Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. Well, we like to know how this is going to work out, and the one thing that I hope that Io Shirai and Kairi Sane are able to look out for is twin might. Mike today says, because we know that Nikki and Brie Bella did it when they were in FCW. They did it in their first run in WWE and their two-diff run in WWE as well. Meaning, and Kairi Sane just took down Brie Bella, and now she wants to give her the insane or the crazy elbow. And a lot of folks call her the Sea Thief Aldeling. Mike today said 1, 2, and a kick out. Yep, Jim Ross said that was her name. They called her in her first run in WWE and her two-diff run in WWE too, Jim Ross says. But Brie Bella picks up Kairi Sane and body slams her and then brings in Nikki Bella now. We could tell you one thing, Kairi Sane and Nikki Bella both won winnings in their time in WWE. So did Io Shirai and so did Brie Bella, but not as much as Nikki Bella did. The rack attack. The rack strike, Jim Ross says. I want to know, Booker T says, yeah. And now Kairi Sane brings in Io Shirai. I want to know, Booker T said, what kind of name of a hold's called the rack strike? But that seemed to be the Nikki Bella's end hold, or end strike, during her time when she won the WWE Women League winning for the two-diff time. Well, I don't, Booker T says, but don't take anything away from Kairi Sane or Io Shirai, because they both won things, both when they were in NXT down Raw, NXT SmackDown Raw. Now, Io Shirai down on Nikki Bella now. Brie Bella wants to come in, and Kairi Singh is going to stop that from happening. Oh, going to stop. She coming in now. Oh, and just threw her out. And Kairi Singh just threw out Nikki Bella. Threw out Brie Bella. Mike today says, I think this match is over. Yeah, the Fight Lord has to reckon 1, 2, 3, Jim Ross says. I think it's going to happen, Booker T said. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Harry's your winner. And now the right to fight Bianca Belair and, Jade Cargill, Io Shirai, and Kairi Singh. Well, we can tell you one thing, Booker T says, and I'm just going to say this, Red. I'm just going to say it now. But I truly think it was sad that Nikki and Brie Bella did not beat, Io Shirai and Kairi Singh. I think it was truly sad. Who knows how far they would have gone. And I think if Brianna would have gotten in there to stop Io Shirai and if Kairi Singh didn't stop Brianna Bella, then Io Shirai wouldn't have beat Nicole Bella. At least that's what I believe. Well, you can believe that if you want to. Mike today says that if one teammate would have been more faster to stop a teammate from another team beating another team, then who knows? Nikki and Brie Bella would have beat Kairi Singh and Io Shirai. But we'll never know, Mike today says. That's right, Jim Ross said. It's more of a what if. We'll never know who was going to win that match or not. But anyway, at the end of the day, Io Shirai and Kairi Singh have the right to fight Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, Jim Ross says. Alright, we'll take it away now to Tony Schiavone. Thank you, Mike and Jim. I'm going to be talking with Io Shirai and Kairi Singh, who now have the right to fight Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill for the TWF Women's Tag Team winnings. Well, I'll tell you one thing right now. The Wounded Lead might be in a bind as far as WWE goes, with Dakota Kai out wounded and Asuka out wounded. But in the TWF, that's not so. And the TWF, no. The Wounded Lead is going to get that winnings back. Now, I have some onlook for Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill for what they've done. When they beat Dakota Kai and Angelina Love, that was something. But we will get the TWF Women's Tag Team winnings back and the Wounded Lead one way or another. You got something to say, don't you? Yeah, I still want to say that with like what I said about Io Shirai, like what Io Shirai said, or Io Sky, whatever you want to call her, is that we now have the right to fight Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill for the TWF Women Tag Team winnings. We beat Nikki and Brie Bella, which some folks said was snowball luck in hell doing due to that twin might. But they didn't pull it. And they might be look-alike twins or whatever. Good for them. God bless them for God making them that way. But anyway, that didn't help them, because that didn't help them win today. We still beat them. And you will be seeing the new TWF Women Tag Team Fighters one day. Well, Io Shirai, some folks would want to say that it was luck what helped you beat Nikki and Brie Bella, the Bella twins. Would you believe that? Luck, whatever you want to call it, having the right game go at the right time. I guess you want to call that luck. And Kairi saying, would you say it was luck? Did you beat Nikki and Brie Bella here today? I guess you call it luck. The right game, goal, the right call at the right time. Who knows? All I know is we beat them, and we're going to be fighting for the TWF Women Tag Team winnings. Well, that's my talk with Io Shirai and Kairi Sane. Back to you, Mike Today and Jim Ross. Well, thank you, Tony Schiavone, for talking with Io Shirai and Kairi Sane here today on NXT. And that's all the time we got it for NXT. I, Mike Today, Jim Ross, and Booker T. We hope you like NXT, and we'll see you tomorrow for Dynamite or Mike.